predictions. And I'm
To
about
our
to pull
picks,
this.
our predictions.
Our
Yeah,
predictions,
it's
and
not
this
looking.
is.
It's not looking good for us, bro.
And oh, shoot. Speak
No, no, no.
for
It's looking
yourself.
all right. It's looking all right for you, I
Let
guess.
me let
Not
me
really.
see. All right, cool. So, eh,
Yeah, no.
MVP
MVP pick isn't looking good.
is crazy.
Whoever edits this, put this on, put the picks on the screen so they can see them like one by
Yeah,
one.
yeah, y'all gotta see this. So,
MVP
yeah,
pick. I had Josh Allen. You had Lamar Jackson. Obviously, neither one of those things are gonna happen.
yeah.
Um, Offensive Player of the Year. I had Jamar Chase. Christian McCaffrey very well is on
Hold
his
up,
way to
bro. Hold
being.
up, bro. Hold up, bro. I think with the MVP, it's not out the like we still early on. Like either one, like could like is you feel me? Like it's not out the question, like or whatever.
It's not out of the question, but it's. I don't know. I saw I saw Baltimore lose to the Steelers yesterday in a fashion that like it wasn't a bad fashion. They just folded. Like I don't know
But
what the hell happened. They literally just folded. Lamar Jackson was on the sidelines throwing his helmet. Like
you want to
they
know why he
can't
was on his helmet though? Want to
they
know
can't
why?
stay healthy. They
But
can't
look,
stay healthy
but
overall.
look,
But go
but
ahead.
look, Lamar, bro. I saw this video of
Zay
Lamar.
Flowers dropped the ball.
He had like 6-5 drops in the freaking game. It was
Yeah,
like two. It was like two TD drops, a
yeah.
40-yard completion, and then Lamar gets killed for his fumble. I'm like, bro, y'all couldn't catch a pass, and
Yeah,
your
yeah.
life depended on it.
Nonetheless, though, like that doesn't help. That doesn't help Lamar's case. Like nobody gives out MVP awards to guys because they said, oh, you should have had this, but your team was trash. Like,
Bro,
nope, nobody does that. Like he could have won. He
I'm just saying
probably
it's not over though. That's what I'm just saying. It's not over,
okay.
bro.
That's
Even
fair. That's
even for
fair.
Josh Allen, like real rap, it's not over. But obviously, it's looking shaky. But what
I
about
don't think anybody's
offensive?
pulled away yet. I don't think
Yeah,
anybody's pulled away yet. Like at this point to this point, I don't think anybody's pulled away.
anybody know? Nobody pulled away.
Yeah, no,
All right,
your pick is definitely on the way. Jamar Chase played a good game yesterday, but like the Bengals are just not.
yeah, they.
We
I
got to
don't think
talk
that's
about that
gonna
at some point.
happen. Yeah, we
Yeah,
do
we
have to
got to
talk
talk
about
about
that.
that at some
But
point.
they did look better this past week, so they got that W, and they
Yeah,
could end up becoming 500 come next week. So
yeah, yeah.
it's not time to really panic with them. If they lost this game this past
I'm
weekend,
concerned. I'm not panicking. I'll say that I'm concerned. I'm not panicking.
mm,
But nonetheless, for the pick, offensive player of the year, Christian McCaffrey is running away with that. Like he's pulling away each week. Uh,
for sure.
maybe not as much. Maybe not as much yesterday because great. George Kittle had a great game, which took away a lot of like Christian McCaffrey's like usual, you know what I'm saying, things. But yeah, because Christian McCaffrey is in the MVP conversation. Usually, that player that's in the MVP conversation that's not a quarterback is the one that ends up winning that offensive player of the year award. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it do make
Uh,
it do make.
so so yeah,
I think
Christian
it's gonna be both. Then I think it's gonna be both.
he gonna win MVP and offensive player of the year.
If Christian, yeah, yeah.
If he, ugh, ugh,
I think
I don't
if
see
he
that
ends
happening.
up like, for instance, like let's say the 49ers go like 14-3, then the number one seed and Christian McCaffrey has like 15 touchdown, like something crazy.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to be like again, but then they always lean quarterbacks for the MVP, but
I mean
But
the
what
last,
McCaffrey's doing is ridiculous.
yeah, I mean the last non quarterback to win MVP was AP in 2012, Adrian Peterson in 2012.
Like, it could happen, bro. The reason why I picked Christian McCaffrey was because of his usage rate, and I had respect for that 49ers offense. That's the one team that really scares me as an Eagles fan. But let's go to the defensive player of the year. Um, we both had, Micah Parsons. Oh no, not both, but you had Micah Parsons, I had Myles Garrett. I mean, these are both good picks. I think like my pick, Myles Garrett, I think he's definitely top three. Maybe he's probably second. to TJ Watt. TJ Watt's leading. He got 8 sacks right now. I mean, he's a monster. I mean, he's a monster. That
Yeah.
probably could have been like, matter of fact, I know that Micah Parsons was the favorite, but he's not. I don't think he's gonna win it, bro.
I'll say this. I'll say he hasn't had a great start to the campaign. I'll say that
I feel like he has, but
I feel like he's had a pretty good start, but I feel like that's been overshadowed by the Cowboys' overall defensive play. Like for the first couple weeks, that secondary played like pretty well with a lot of forced turnovers, a lot of things like. And then like we had our interior defensive lineman had a lot of great production as well. Like Michael Parsons is obviously the leader of our defense, but he wasn't like playing defense out there by himself the way like I wouldn't say Myles Garrett is playing defense by himself, so to speak, but like Michael Parsons isn't. I wouldn't say he's standing out on the field, bro. But like the Cowboys defense as a whole was playing pretty well for the first couple weeks, and it wasn't just Michael Parsons causing and wreaking havoc every play by himself. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, I just feel like that Cardinals loss hurt Micah Parsons' chances a lot because like that run attack
That run defense, yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
definitely like
smoked
it
this.
smoked them. So I think that that's something that people gonna look at. I mean, like just look, TJ Watt, boy got 8 sacks. I mean, he's on pace to get freaking 28. What 4 times for, bro? He's on pace to get 32 sacks.
Where he got 8 right now
Because
for
look, because
what?
he got 8 right now. Four was like 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, 5.
17. Yeah. He's on pace to get like high
16.
20s, low 30s.
Yeah, nah. He's on pay. If we're in it's 17 weeks and yeah, okay, okay, yeah, I guess.
Is he gonna get it? But like he's definitely been running away with it. But Myles Garrett, I mean, he had 5.5 sacks. I mean, you feel me? He getting
Yeah,
his stuff off. He getting stuff off too. Now we move to um comeback player of the year. I don't know. My pick looking hard. Oh,
okay. Is Tua a comeback player though?
here's what I think, bro. Like, here's what I think. I'm
Like he
following.
had a lot of injuries, but is he a comeback player? Like a
I
comeback player
think
is usually somebody who suffered like a grave injury, like an
I mean
ACL or
the
something.
concussion was
The
it was
concussions was
some.
crazy.
The concussion was crazy.
The concussions was crazy, but like he played like a fair amount of the season though.
That's a I feel like here's what I feel like if Tua leads the Dolphins to win the AFC East and they're a top 3 seed um in the AFC, and if your guy DeMar Hamlin, who obviously he's in line to get this, like he has to play terrible.
The
Like
problem
it's on
though
a
is that he hasn't played yet. My whole thing
what
is
they
bro just
scared.
needs to. I don't know. Bro just needs to step on the field one time though. Like I
And he's
literally
getting that
need
award.
Demar. Guess what I'm saying? Like Demar Hamlin steps on the field one time, and like the award should be handed to him. That was my point when I made that pick. I didn't know that he would have much of DMP scratches. Like he hasn't played yet. I don't know, and to be quite frank, like well, Tre'Davious White just tore his Achilles. Excuse me. So the Bills might have to move some things around, and he might end up getting some burn at some point. But to be quite frank, like he was a number. He was like he wasn't like a full time starter when he got hurt anyway. Like he was playing because of injuries and stuff like that. So like he may very well not end up playing this year. Like he may very well be on the roster and just not get no burn. But at the same time, if he does step on the field, that award should be handed to him. I'm banking on that to be my only pick, right? Because the rest of my picks is not looking too good right
Now
now.
it's definitely like a layup. Like he just gotta
He
He's
just got to
obviously
get on
got
the field.
to. Yeah, no, he can. He just has to.
He get on the field,
He
make a tackle or something.
yeah, he's got to be decent. But
Yeah.
if that doesn't happen and they're still they don't play him like the way Tua is playing, he could definitely be in line. So I like those picks. Where both of these gonna be wrong. I'll let you know. Offensive rookie of the year. They're both
Who's
wrong
up?
because who's gonna win it? CJ freaking Stroud.
CJ, yeah,
He's winning
CJ
that
Stroud.
joint. He's not.
I ain't
I
gonna lie.
mean,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, he's gonna win that. He's a gat.
He's gonna he's gonna win it.
He's a gat.
He's gonna win it. He's gonna win it. But if Houston culture decides to take over, Bijan could very well make this happen.
Yeah, it's not out the question for Bijan. I'll give you that.
I was there. I was there with the Falcons. I was talking to him. I'm telling you, the man is a dog. Like, the man is a dog. I believe he can do it. But a lot of things would have to go right for him to win that award. I don't know why you picked Bryce Young. Can you explain that?
Bro, like he was like number one pick. I'm just thinking it was dumb because they traded his number one weapon. So it was like
Yeah,
it traded his number one weapon, which was super, super dumb. Why do you trade away your rookie quarterback's potential number one weapon? It makes no sense.
yeah, yeah.
So,
No, that was
but
crazy.
that
Nonetheless,
was that's crazy. So that was just I just thought, shoot, number one pick, he's gonna make some shake, but
nah.
no. CJ Stroud is that. He's different, bro.
CJ's, yeah, my guy out of Ohio State is that. He's him.
He was
Let's
snapping.
hope he doesn't. Let's hope he doesn't keep losing though, because Bijan and Atlanta definitely just beat CJ in Houston on
Yeah.
Sunday. But if he keep losing, Bijan can very well take that thing over. Anyways, next pick though. We got. Oh
Next
yeah,
pick,
Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter. Yes.
It's
See all
Jalen Carter.
that.
Listen. It's Jalen Carter's world, and defenses are just living it. Or yeah, defenses are just living in it right now. Like that boy is nasty.
He's nasty.
That boy is nasty.
He's so tough. He's
That
so
that's
tough.
ridiculous.
And
That's
like,
ridiculous.
I'm sorry, like, I know you're not gonna like this, but the fact that like Fletcher Cox was terrorizing Dak Prescott, Tony Romo, and now Fletcher Cox is he's in his head to the sunset. Now you got Jalen Carter for the next 10 years. I mean, like, Jesus. I'm like, my goodness, this guy is
Yeah.
crazy. This guy is
No, no,
crazy, bro.
no. At 22 years old, it's no reason
At
he's
22.
yeah, like it's no reason he should be that. Like, there's no reason. There's no
Like,
reason he should be that big and move like that. Really, like he moves crazy. Bro, that's not a regular football. That's not a regular football thing to say. I gotta pause that. People like that's a
hey,
that's
Treasure, if
not a
you
regular.
watching this, I'm gonna say the pause stuff. You feel me? Yeah. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna call it
I,
out.
I gotta pause that one as a defensive lineman.
That's
Like
a
we're
that's a
talking about
big
it.
man, and he moves well.
I gotta pause that when we're talking about football. Like we're not talking about no random dude off the street. We're talking about football, dog. Like we're talking about a nose tackle. Like anybody who's watching this podcast who has anything to do with football, who knows anything about football, if they knew we was talking about Jalen Carter, they would know exactly what I meant. Like I don't
Yeah.
even feel like I gotta pause that. I don't feel like that was a crazy thing to say.
All right, but Jalen Carter, he's that pick is
He's
gonna
a
be
dog.
right.
Yeah,
We did go on that one. All
yeah.
right. Yo, my picks is really looking real hard right now. It's looking real hard because for a fact Dan Campbell's gonna win it. Dan Campbell's gonna win it. But I will say though, Robert Saleh, like you can really you can tell the people like your new pick. It can't. I mean, if it's Dan Campbell, that's just weird. But it could be Mike Shanahan, or Kyle Shanahan or whatever. But I'll give you. You thought A-Rod was gonna be there, so I get Robert Saleh. But Dan Campbell, that pick, I love that pick.
Yeah, no, that's a great pick. That's a great 4-1, first in the NFC South. I mean,
And NFC North.
yeah, my fault. Who's in the South? Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the Falcons, Carolina Panthers, and them. Yeah. Nah, first in the North. I'm not gonna lie. First in the North don't really say nothing to me though. I'm not gonna lie. It's them Chicago, Green Bay, and Minnesota. That part doesn't mean much, but nonetheless, them boys are balling. He has them boys balling. Who uh Montgomery, David Montgomery. He's out there. He's out there playing out of his mind right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I really wish that they could get Jameer Gibbs the ball a little bit more, but nonetheless,
Amon Samp Brown, he been going
Amon
off.
Ross St. Brown, yeah, he been balling too.
He gave him the
We got 26 receptions, 331 yards. Yeah,
yeah, he
and
was snapping.
He got Jared Goff looking like a competent QB out there.
But Jared Goff ain't bad. I don't know why he's getting this bad. He got
Bro,
that
it was
bad
because
rap.
he had like two bad seasons. It was really two
It was
bad
really
seasons. And
only
you know,
one, bro. It was really
we say
only
this about
one.
Dak all the time. We say this about Dak all the time. We say this to you about Dak all the time. Like one bad season, and you're like, oh, he's the worst quarterback ever. Like you be going
But
stupid on Dak.
but Jared Goff, like it was a time that it was what that game against the Chiefs. They put it like a 50 ball. That was Jared Goff. Like Jared Goff went to Super Bowl. Like Jared Goff ain't no, you feel
I
me?
guess. I
But
guess, bro.
I will say
Was he not a product? Was he not a product of Sean McVay?
no, because you see what he doing now in with the Lions.
I would say that's a great system too. I
But
would say that's a.
my man
I would
can't
say that's a.
win.
I would say Dan Campbell has a hell of a system going over there. That's a very
Y'all
good
was
defense.
not saying that when he was talking about biting kneecaps.
I said it when he was on Hard Knocks going crazy. He had old boy ready to run through a wall. What was the running back for them? Not DeAndre. It was the one that played in front of DeAndre for a couple of games. Um, can't even think of his name right.
Jamar, yeah, but that guy,
Lamar, yeah.
that guy.
He had bro ready to run through a wall. I was like, oh, maybe the players really believe in this guy.
Yo,
Um, nonetheless, though, yeah, that's a great pick. That's a great pick. Yours, I will say, I like that pick
yeah, I'll give you
because
the option
Robert.
if you wanna pick somebody else than Robert Sala, or if you want to do Dan Campbell. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, no, I would. I mean, in hindsight, I would definitely go. I mean, not even hindsight. Honestly, hindsight, I wouldn't change my pick at all because because if Aaron Rodgers was there, and honestly, it's real early. Let Robert Sala and Zach Wilson figure something out. What are they 2-3 right now? Let them figure something out. Robert Sala might end up being coach of the year just on the basis that like he got Zach Wilson to figure out and become a competent quarterback. Like it would be crazy. It would be crazy, but like it's early. It's week 5. They just played their 5th game of the season, and they've beaten the Bills and they've beaten the Broncos, and they only lost to the Chiefs by 3.
Yeah, I mean they have been playing
Who
better,
do they got? Who they got? They got the Giants. They got the Chargers. They got the Raiders. All 3 of those are winnable games.
and
They
those
got
some
y'all next.
trash,
Yeah,
trash.
They got y'all next. They'll lose that, but they got the Giants, the Chargers, and the Raiders. Win all 3. They got the Bills again. It's hard to beat a team twice, but the way the Bills been shaking out, then they got the Dolphins. They'll probably lose that. Then they got the Falcons, Texans, Dolphins again, Commanders, and Browns and Patriots. They have winnable games on their schedule. They have winnable games on their schedule. Honestly, I'm not counting out Robert Salah, but Dan Campbell is obviously the like the pick right now because he got them boys sitting at 4-1, looking like they can't lose to nobody.
Yeah, no, he's definitely the favorite.
Yeah,
He definitely the favorite. But look, man, I told you we was gonna get this episode in.
I'm glad we back.
We
It's nice to
back.
be back. It's nice to be back.
Nice to be
We got a
back
lot of
out
stuff
this
to talk
joint.
about. We might
And a
have to
lot
drop
of
2 this
stuff.
week. We might
Hey,
have to drop 2
we're
this
gonna
week,
get
bro.
the team. This about to be downloaded tonight. I'm gonna get the team on this. They can go ahead and edit this, John, because Shoot, classes
Yeah,
start.
no,
I got work study tomorrow and all this stuff. You feel me? And then you probably got school.
no, I gotta work.
Yeah, you be
No,
working
I'll
all
be
the
working.
time.
No, I'll be
Hey,
working.
look, make sure y'all follow us, bro. Cause we be doing big stuff. Y'all gotta go see it. We don't just be talking. Cause a lot of y'all be hating in the
And think
comments.
a lot of y'all think we don't have no credibility, and that's what's crazy. A lot of them think we're not credible to be talking about the stuff we're talking
Like,
about.
yo,
Little do
we be
they
doing
know,
this.
little do they know, like there's a reason we do this, and like very much incredible to be doing this. Like,
Very credible. Not just some guys talking on the mic. Like,
yeah,
come on.
not just some college students who got bored in the dorm room.
You feel me?
Like the matchup right here was likely. Like we're credible. We got some
Credible,
credibility in
bro.
this thing right now.
This
We got
not
some,
just
and I'll say
this.
this. Don't go in there thinking we like 20-year veterans when y'all go and look at our stuff. We got what I like to call young credibility. Like we got young credibility. Like
Young
we
credibility.
doing great things. We doing great things.
Great things. You feel me? So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Just follow my man on Instagram. All that link will be down below in the description. And that being said, y'all, it was Real Talking Miles Johnson, week by week, with my man Kobe Scales Media.
Yes,
We
sir.
out, y'all. Yes, sir.
That.